Get ready.
Let's go.
Heyo everybody! I'm Nick, and welcome back to Pokémon X. On the last episode, we made it to this manse and did a quick distraction on Route 6 to pick ourselves up a sword. And on today's episode, before we actually go into the little palace here, let's pick ourselves up an ether. That seems like pretty, hoarding things is nice, I'll say. I don't believe there's much anything else around here other than people wanting to comment on things, and kind of looks like you could go through there, but you can't. Anyway, let's go to the gate real quick. The entrance fee will be 1,000 Pokemon dollars per person. You gotta be kidding! It costs money to go inside? You see, the owner of the palace follows the school of thought that you can never have too much money. Yeesh! This is how the rich get richer. Oh, does this comment sting nowadays? Here's your entrance fee, $1,000. The proceeds from the entrance fee help pay for repairing and restoring the palace. Probably. And you don't even get a choice, he just robs you of $1,000. What a dick. I could have bought like 5 Pokeballs with that. Asshole. Anyway, we should probably tail along. Although I don't think there's any... Oh yeah, they won't even let you off the path. Just the invisible walls, man. That's just not cool. Where is it? Where could it be? My Furfrou! My beloved little Furfrou has disappeared. It disappeared? Hey, Veebs! We should help look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry. Well, gotta do what we protagonists have gotta do. And for now, there's not much value of going upstairs, so just go through the door. And would you look at that? That kind of looks like a Golurk, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have a look in back. And this is a statue of Reshiram. Pokemon White. Literally the game they made one game ago. I mean, the model that they had on the DS actually wasn't that bad looking. So at least give it that much. And oh, this is our first instance of a TM. They now distinctly make TMs look like excuse me. Oh, this is an HM. Cut. But TMs are yellow Pokeballs instead of or yellow item balls instead of red, like this here. Super Potion. I will take it. Cuts only really needed for like one thing. It's not a mandatory item. So you can just find it. You could have just ignored it really and oh look, a passage. You can only go through it diagonally. And you're just a kid just like wanted to be a princess, but you've given up. You just want to get lost in here all the time. You do you? Question mark? I forget if there was anything else back here. Like, there's a couple of items, but it's been too long. Also, here's the Zekrom statue. Now, where's a Kyurem statue and them fused together? That would be fucking hilarious. I tell you what. Okay, there was an antidote. Anyway, let's go do the thing we're actually supposed to do around here. Which is off over here in the corner. Look at that Furfrou. Woof! Please, don't run away. Phoebes, give me a hand. I never liked these kind of mini-games. That path leads to a dead end. Let's split up, chase Furfrou, and corner it in there. I'll keep it from getting away, so pick a spot for me to stand. Somewhere like... over there. Over there. Let me know when you decided where I should stand. If the two of us work together, we can solve this puzzle and catch Furfrou. This is kind of reminding me of Far-Fetched. Not gonna lie. Hey, you. Stand over here. Yeah, you will wait here. She will center herself. Alright, so there's the Furfrou in question. Now if I... Oh, no, that's not the way you're supposed to go. Bastard. Maybe if I just... Does it chase the way it's pointing? I forget the mechanics of this. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright. What would happen if I place you here? Or actually, no, there's not a space here. It's a good thing these messages on the bottom screen don't really matter. Anyway, try here. Because if I go around this way, it's gonna go up. Yeah, that's right. Because we're just in a freaking circle here. Does leaving do anything? Okay, I'll wait here. Nope, it's just a reset. If nothing else, wait here. Let's see what this does. Oh, there we go. Hey, Veebs, are we close to cornering it? Maybe it'd be better if I waited over there. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Me and my dumbass brain. You wait right here. Because I am about to go corner the thing. And be done with this already. Whee! There we go. Phew. Well done. We finally caught it. Veebs, you're amazing. We caught it because you understand how Pokemon feel. It's a simple fact of puzzle solving. Not understanding how Pokemon feel. Oh, my dear Furfrou. My beloved Furfrou. Could you be the two responsible for my Wonderfro? Okay, I sped through this text, and now that I'm actually paying attention to it, what? Who let this line through? Who let this line through? How Wonderfro, indeed. It's marvelous, simply marvelous. A situation like this... Okay, this is excessive in spending your money. And the Furfrou ran away because, like, what an asshole this guy is. Alright, so we gotta do this little scene. Maybe Furfrou would have been better off if we hadn't found it. My comments exactly. Okay, this is more of the dumbass writing of this game. Especially when the last generation wasn't quite so bad. Okay, I'll have my complaints. They're not gonna stop. But at the same time, it's just kind of like... Am I just numb to this? But I really want better out of the franchise, you know? I hate to say it. This sounds like an asshole move. But I feel like I could probably pen a better story than these guys can. Because at this point, the story is only about the Pokemon being so far up their asses they can't think of anything else. Even when we have all this tech. Anyway, this is the room they're talking about, and for the longest time, I thought these were mirrors. Also, the angle for running around with the D-pad is kind of funky. Even trying to use the circle pad ain't gonna do you much. Yeah, I thought you couldn't go through here, but, well, here we are. Let's talk to Shauna. You know, I never watched fireworks alone with the boy before. We haven't even seen them yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks. 'Cause I watched them with you, Nicholas. was amazing! I never ever want to forget this, so I'll keep this memory in an album in my heart. And that was my Wonderfro fireworks show for my Furfro. I assume you're satisfied with that. Oh! I almost forgot! The Poke Flute. That's right, we need the flute to wake up Snorlax. The Poke Flute, huh? Go get it. It was Shabaneo Castle's treasure, but I took it as payment for a loan. A rich guy like me and a common person like that just didn't go together. Give it to them. Here's the Poke Flute. Listen well, you two. Always return what you borrow. That's very important. I want to make lots of memories on my journey, but I think I'll try and forget about him. You can't imagine how stressful running this place is for him. That may be so, but... Oh, that's right. Mr. Butler, do you know anything about Mega Evolution? I remember reading a book on that subject in the Palace Library. It had something to do with what you'd now call a trainer holding a mysterious stone high and making Pokemon evolve even further. Also, it's not much, but I would like you to have this. Protect blocks opposing Pokemon's moves. But if you use it many times in a row, the chance of it not working will increase. If you'll excuse me, I shall take my leave. The owner of Shabaneo Castle used to be friends with that guy. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? We have to be sure to give that flute back after we wake up Snorlax. I would just like to say, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Also, it's not much, but I will say the fireworks scene is kind of cute. But at the same time, I've seen much better fireworks, even through illegal means. I haven't done them myself. In fact, I've been woken up by them specifically. And needless to say, living out here in the country, it's kind of a pain in the ass when your dogs are like, bark, 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 bark. And they're all scared and such because it's 4th of July, explosions in the sky, directed by Michael Bay. Fuck you people. Except for the city-done fireworks. Those are okay. Because those are done safely and legally. And before we go ahead and return the Poke Flute, or use it specifically, there's another half to Route 6. Oh, third, I should say. I say half because that first part doesn't mean shit. Also, we might as well pick up another antidote while we're here, just because. And dude in the grass? Okay, now you pay attention. And of course there's Pokemon lurking in tall grass. There's always Pokemon lurking in tall grass. And when it's fletchling time and you have an Ivysaur out, you just take it down. Probably gonna take 2 of these though, and that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, that should be more than enough. So let's just finish this goddamn job. And of course you're going to annoy me by doing a little bit of damage on the way out. Because that's just how assholes work. Okay. So I'll take the recoil and give the experience around. Unfortunately, my little dude is a little too low a level. My sword is too low a level to be dealing with this shit just yet. And wasn't there anything in here? No. Assholes. I should be running into another trainer anytime soon, though. And of course, if you ever want to go back, you could just use the grass. And a man at the peak of his happiness. You should, comments. That's all I'm gonna say, comments. If anybody in the comments wants to finish the rest of that sentence, that would be hilarious. It's just a case of who has a dirty mind like I do. And that would be fun to read. Just don't be too malicious about it, okay? We like to be fun perverts here. You know what I mean? Don't want to give people the himiny-jiminis, you know what I mean? Are you serious? That was a two-turn. That was a two-turn. I was planning and exploiting this to heal HP without using an item because I'm being a slow jackass. Because you can only use takedowns so many times. And of course I get the miss. Damn it. Yeah, screw it. I was trying to be cute, but I guess I'll just take it down now. At least we snap out of the confusion, so that's nice. Oh, I'm gonna be paying for that. I mean, that's not as bad. That's about where I started, really. And of course, the strong just keep getting stronger. Ralts is a little better now. Though still probably not enough to deal with what's coming up. And I am likely... Oh, forgot you were here. I mean, I'll have my comments on Kalos in general as I go along, because that's just how this works. But I will just say your design's cute. Yeah. Unfortunately, your Pokemon is going to suffer a similar fate because, hey, I'm an asshole. Get seated. Oh. Then again, I know what I said, so I shouldn't really feel too bad about it. But you don't have Confuse Ray. I mean, you have Moonlight, but I also have Sleep Powder. So... what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because now you're going sleepy bye-bye-a-go-go. And I'm gonna kick your ass. I swear I've been watching too much of the King of the Hill intro theme. Fun times. Anyway, I think I gotta knock you down a block or two. Unfortunately, recoil damage is a thing that exists. I'm gonna be real, I could probably just use Vine Whip and finish this thing off. Because I'm maybe gonna get, like, what, 1 hit point out of the rest of this? So let's just do that. Yeah, let's just finish it off and get out of here. And live the rest of our lives. Oh, nice number. We got that 420 XPs. Hey. We will learn Pursuit just because it's a physical move. It may not have stab with anything. And Metal Sound is terrible on this On-Edge because for the first 2 stages, it has no special attack to speak of. So just use a physical move, please. It ain't Ghost Stab, but it'll do. Also, I probably should have shown that off on the bottom screen, but whatever, mate. I'm gonna just go through the grass and grab this. It's just a Paralyze heal. Also, why does it look like that bit of grass is... It feels like there should be like a hidden item here or something. Well, it is a passageway. And that's an encounter I'm going to run away from because I don't want you. Especially because it's Sentret. I've always been indifferent to Sentret. I mean, Furret's Furret, but I don't really care for this thing. Alright, you don't just put a pathway right here and have nothing. You don't do that. That is like dungeon design from like the 80s, man. You just don't do that. And we don't get our dowsing machine until later. There's the item, a stupid tiny mushroom. It's only a few $100. Anyway, we're gonna have to, you know, charge through the encounters here. I should just cut these out. If it gets too bad, I'll do that, but in the meantime, I can just run away from them just fine. And it's like, what? 20 seconds? If I'm overestimating? Yeah. And also just cutting is annoying. I mean, I should be dropping these fools for experience. But I also don't care enough because we're going to get plenty of experience anyway because we are 5 out of 6 for our party members and they're going to catch up real quick. Whoever you are, you want to be champion? Are you the protagonist? If you don't have a writable name, then you're fucked, buddy. And speaking of getting screwed, get seated? Ivysaur don't care. Ivysaur don't care. Oh, good thing I did that after a taunt, because now I'm forced to, you know, slam ya with this takedown. You know, if I did send Ralts out, it would one-shot this thing really hard. However, that means potentially taking a physical attack, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna settle. Is that fine? I think that's fine. Besides, it's not even that much experience anyway. I'm feeling lucky. Here we go. This is the thing that Ralts wants to switch in on. So, here's Beedrill. It's a gigantic-ass hornet. Just use Confusion on it, and it will likely go away. Unfortunately... Oh, actually, we're fine. We can take that. Even if it hits us 5 times. But it only hit us for 2. This Confusion should make... it's going to be a 2-shot, isn't it? If we take a... Oh, you just decided to... You know, we're going to focus for getting more crits. Except you're gone! Get out of here! That's what I'm talking about. There you go, Ralts. Get the big experience. And Frogadier is just going to level up as well. So, thanks, bitch. Thanks, bitch. There shouldn't be much anything else in here, if I recall. Although, don't go immediately darting through the grass. That is bad. You will trigger encounter. And is that our first normal TM? Venoshock. If you're poisoned, it does more damage. However, that just means it's a special attack for Ivysaur. Also, I was wrong. We have a couple TMs already. Oops. Return is good, just not right now, but it will be better later once we have you know, decent party members. Anyway, let's teach Ivysaur Venoshock. Because poison is good because of fairies. So, as much as I like having takedown, no. We're going to learn Poison Stab. Because there will be a fairy gym later. Because you introduce it, and that shit just gets annoying fast. Speaking of annoying, why did I do this? There was nothing else to the route. Let's just leave and end the episode because I'm watching that timer because of this setup because I'm able to primarily play using the OBS screen with this setup. Yeah, let's just... Oh, god damn it all! Well, it's not much. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm primarily able to use the OBS screen to actually play instead of just looking straight down at the 3DS I'm actually playing with. Although I look down for the moves, though. Anyway, we're finally done with this place! Huzzah! Hooray! Unfortunately, we need to swap Pokemon around, and I'm pretty sure that Snorlax has Lick, which is bad. However, I think we should just keep Ivysaur in the front because Sleep Powder is a good. Anywho, on today's episode of Pokémon X, we got the Poke Flute, and we've got to see some fireworks for our trouble. And also, Ivysaur got Poison Stab, which will be important for later. On the next episode, we got to deal with Snorlax. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.